friends. So as Anil would say it, romancing the balance sheet. Let me say romancing books. I remember more than 50 years back, as a small kid, now I'm giving away my age, I was exposed to books like Ayn Rand, Marie Corelli, Margaret Mitchell, Boris Pasternak. What was very important coming from a business family like mine was to lay your hands on the Newsweek and on Time magazine, because that used to be the source of learning. And the source of learning was to look into one of those magazines, business magazines, and then quiz my father, or the other way around. I think he would quiz me. But there were a lot of difficulties or things which I didn't understand, and they would continue on the dining table and when we went for our evening walks. So I must say, I have to thank my parents for this love for books, which has continued. The word is serendipity. The books that I had been reading earlier were non-fictional, and after starting to work, I started working when I was 40 years old. So after starting to work, the business aspects of reading, started galloping. And serendipity is when I met Samir, and Samir and I met Anurag, and the three of us thought, let's do a business festival. Pune and India has no short of festivals, literary festivals, very, very famous, good ones like the Bangalore, the Jaipur. In fact, they have a head start to this IBLF. But since the three of us met and we hit it off, genesis was the Pune IBLF, which now Anurag is taking across the country. He's making it grow phenomenally. I'm really excited to see how this is shaping up after a few years. So after the first 2 years of having a face-to-face meet, we've had 2 years of online and successful speakers, successful books, and there is always a learning curve for me. So for business, I've realized that it's not just a trade aspect to it. There is a lot of emotion involved in business. It's a science, it's a philosophy, it's an art, and the whole gamut of emotions and the whole gamut of learnings that can come from business-led books. I've had the good fortune of being in close connect with very senior businessmen of our country. Mr. S.L. Kirloskar, again when I was a small girl, Mr. J.R.D. Tata, many more. The Tata Group I have always been in awe of. So when I speak to Arun Maira, I always tell him that, Arun, why is it that the Tata Group is so dear to my heart, and I know too many people? It came down to the way they led their business, their ethics, how they conducted themselves, and most companies, industry in India, now try to walk that way. A change came in when the IT seniors came in, Mr. Narayan Murthy and Mr. Azim Premji. They set other standards, and these standards are now world-class. So I'm very proud and happy to say I'm excited to be associated with Anurag and Samir, the co-founders, for the Pune IBLF, and I wish this event great success, not just here. I'm sure Anurag will rock it through the year at all the different places. And I would love to join you some other places. So let's have a fun day today. Thank you, everyone.